Hi, it's Heather with Murray's Home for Wayward Chickens, and I'm not copping a feel. I am on my way home with a new rescue. This is from the woman who gave me Rupert. She's really cool. She called me this evening. She was a little frantic, and she has. I got a Polish. I've never had a Polish, and I've always wanted one, and I hope this one makes it. I couldn't keep her under my neck to keep her warm, so forgive me. She's in my bra, and she's finally calming down, so she can stay there. There's plenty of room. I gave her some Polyvisol. I just picked her up. She's only a day or so old. She got them from a breeder, and I guess they shipped them when the chick was a day old, and she's concerned because the chick hasn't opened her eyes, and she thinks that she's blind. So when I went to pick her up, I looked at a few reasons. There can be something called eye poop. If their eyes are stuck shut, if they got amniotic fluid stuck on their eyes, you can use a Q-tip with some warm water and help ease their eyes open. But I did notice that when I picked her up, her one eye is now open, but she does think that she's blind. She can't seem to drink and eat on her own. The other one doesn't look like it's not opened. Looks like she doesn't have one. So I'm not sure yet. She did drink quite a bit of Polyvisol. She was thirsty, and the Polyvisol is going to give her the vitamins that she needs. And then I mashed up some chick starter crumbles with the Polyvisol to mash it up, and she did eat just a couple of little pieces. So when I get her home, I'm going to do mushy food and try to feed her off my little tiny salt spoon or with the oral syringe. But she's a Polish, and I needed this. She's really cute. She's calming down a bit. She was frantic when I picked her up, and Jen said she just wants me to give her updates, which I'm happy to do. I was afraid I was giving her too many updates. She was so happy to hear that I love Rupert because he was getting picked on. So I met a lot of her chickens. She has a broody hen that is raising the other Polish. I don't think Cocoa Puff is going to take this one. Cocoa Puff is done raising the chicks. They're not even, to me, other hens and other flocks that she's raised them longer. But because she raised a few that didn't last for a few days, and then she had to keep starting over, I think she got tired because they're still really small. They're big, but they're still small, and they're like doing their own thing. She started laying eggs again. So I don't think I can give her this baby, especially if she can't see. I'm going to have to hand feed her. But I just wanted to give you an update. I'm really excited. I got a Polish, and I really, really hope that she lives. Well, I hope she lives because I just want her to live. But I also want her to live because I've always wanted a Polish. I always wanted a Polish. She's quiet. She was crying so hard. I mashed up the chick crumbles in a water cap with Polyvisol, which is why it's brown. I mashed it up really good. I was feeding her off my finger. She did pretty well. She's probably getting hungry because chicks don't need to eat for 24 hours because they're still absorbing the yolk sac. But she thought she was a day old, but they ship them when they're a day old, which means if it takes overnight shipping, she thinks that she's two days old. She's had her all day, so 2.5 days, and she hasn't eaten. So when I get her home, I brought a heat lamp with me because my truck does have a 110 outlet, and because I knew she'd be so tiny, this is her little basket with pine chips. If I have to put her down, I can turn the heat lamp on. But as long as she's comfortable, it's easier to have her in my bra than it is trying to hold her underneath my neck while I'm driving. So if she stays like this, I've got about a half an hour ride home, and then I'm going to get her situated. Please wish me luck. I haven't had a lot of luck with the chicks lately, and chickens in general. So I'm hoping that I can lift her spirits, and then hopefully she can lift mine too. If you guys have questions or comments, feel free to leave them. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Have a good night.